Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this shit, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in the case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling and rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who love me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, that's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me.
Rolling 80 wheels and it'll save you. Riding on you, gotta roll over to you, gotta give her release. Spread your legs down, so I'm going out to eat. Hit the raw sounds when I rock up in your sleep. I'ma roll on the forever, let her roll on me. Split this one down the middle, wake up in her on my knee.
A clap.
All right. Good morning to everybody. Y'all know how I am. I'm all about numbers. So I'm surprised I even went live because I was watching some other people and then I don't know, the numbers just wasn't adding up to me. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and come live. Let me say hey to everybody in the chat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get through with this commentary. It ain't gonna be real long though. It's gonna be real brief. Okay. Dr. LaShonda. Good morning, sis. Benzone, it's good to see you. I thought I ran you away after last night. We're gonna get in that. We're gonna get into that also too. Not too deep, but y'all saw I put in a title for the love of Ness. Okay. So y'all let me know. Well, actually, I would have to get Ness's consent anyway, but I'm gonna tell you the idea that I'm having. Okay. All right. Rasta Girl, good morning. Soul Sister, Princess X. You said you you said you ain't never scared. I don't know, Benzola. Like where you was moving last night. I said, oh my goodness. I should have brought my phone with me so I could have looked in the chat at the same time. I don't know, Benz. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me go up. We have Be a Superstar. I do got to go to the P.O. Box too to get my package. So I can't wait to get that. Did I say Soul Sister? I think I did. Rico the Brad is I know up in here. Rico the Brad, 5'9 Beauty, aka Joyce, Princess X. I think I got everybody. I think I did. I think I did. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. All right, so I'm going back down. Oh, hey, Jasmine. Good morning. And I think I said Roster Girl, right? Okay, good morning. So, Maj, just make people feel welcome if they come in here, because I ain't going to be going up and down and back and forth, right? So, last night, I was over at Ness's place, right? And I don't really talk about people I don't know. And I don't know her. I guess I'm just going to say her ex-girlfriend or girlfriend or whatever the case may be. So I'm not really here to speak on them all like that, because I don't know that other person or whatever. But I was thinking, because I was like, look, Benz, are you single, right? So Benz, I don't know if Ben saw my comment at first or not, but she didn't respond. So I said, okay, well, maybe Benz don't want to say if she's single or not or whatever. So I basically was trying to encourage Benz to come hit the link and shoot her shot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't know, Benz to be, acting all crazy or whatever, and Benz is a woman of a particular age. And, once you get a certain age, and I'm not saying that she's old, okay, because we in the same age group, you know what I'm saying? But when you reach the age that we ain't got time to be playing no games. You know what I'm saying? We just got time to treat the person we're with good and stuff like that. We don't have time for all that other crazy nonsense. Good morning, Faith Driven and Stacy Robertson. Good morning. Oh, you didn't see the comment at first? Okay. So I started thinking, right? And of course, I would only do this if Ness gave me consent to do it. But that made me start thinking last night, I would like to do a dating show for Ness where I could go find some men and women, because clearly she likes both. You know what I'm saying? And I could find some potential suitors. You know what I mean? And then try to hook her up on a date, because I believe in having somebody treat you with respect and love and all of that. So if she was to give me consent to do it, I would call the show For the Love of Ness. Okay. You said she's still in love. Well, I definitely think she has feelings for her for sure, because you're not even going to tolerate that from anybody if there's not feelings still involved. Now, why there are feelings, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know them people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they do or what they talk about in their spare time. But I just don't like to see women be treated a certain type of way, personally. Hey, W. Jackson. So, only if she's open to it. I mean, because you really do set the foundation for how people treat you, how people talk to you, and stuff like that. Now, at the end of the day, too, Ness could be playing it safe, because, see, the more that other individual talks to Ness crazy, right? Even if that person came out, let's say they put out some receipts on Ness, right? Let's say that person came and they put out some receipts. And I'm not even saying that this is a thing, right? But I'm just saying if that person came out, and even if they put recordings out of Ness talking about people, nothing, I don't think anybody would really react to that, because at this point, Ness looks like a victim. You get what I'm saying? Nobody likes to see a woman be, get treated any old kind of way. So I don't think there's any receipt or anything that she could say that's going to move people in any form or fashion, to be honest. You know what I mean? Even if you were to talk some personal stuff about like things that they did together in the bedroom or whatever, I don't think anybody cares. You know what I mean? Because everybody has already heard whatever it is that, had been previously said. And I don't think anything else is really going to make a bit of difference, So I think by Ness not really saying too much, and the other person being like, just out of hand, I don't think anybody's going to care. But that's just my personal opinion about it. Good morning, Brandy. And Angie Vlogs and Sonia. So that's what I'm thinking. But, she still could have feelings for her. But I think, girl, I don't know. Count your losses and move on. That's just my personal opinion, because I'm not about to have nobody talking to me crazy. I don't give a damn who you are. And if I gave you some coochie, that's more the goddamn reason why you ain't supposed to be talking to me crazy. I'm just saying. So Ness, let me know if you want me to find you somebody, girl. Because the way they be acting over there on TikTok, I shouldn't have no problems going over there to find some men and women. Because I ain't lying, they be all up in the inbox and they don't care. Yeah, I think, and I mean, the thing is, Ness, I think Ness has a lot of potential, and no, I don't think anybody should have to ever settle. You know what I mean? I don't think that should happen. So I definitely think that she deserves better. And then also too, I'm also big on, like, you know, these platforms. I know it's something that we often take for granted or whatever, but you know, we also do have a responsibility to our audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we're role models or anything like that, but when you show hundreds of people that this type of behavior is acceptable, a person talking to you any old kind of way, that's never a good thing. You know, that's never a good thing. So I don't know. I just saw that, and, you know, I personally don't like it. But if a person is accepting of that type of behavior, then who am I to say anything? I'm not going to argue with anybody about how their partner or whatever is treating them, because sometimes you can get too involved and you will end up being the bad person. You know what I mean? Those two people will gang up on you and you'll be looking crazy. You know how when you have that friend who the person they're with, the man might be like cheating on them or whatever, but you're that friend that's like, girl, he don't want you, girl, he doing this. And then suddenly your friend mad with you because you trying to put her on the game. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to just let people be. And I think when I was listening last night and I was watching some of the interaction with Joanna may mean well, but a person has to be ready and willing and wanting to receive that information. You know what I mean? Because chances are, even if it's like a domestic violence relationship, the woman will stay with the man that's beating on them, and then you're the bad person because you've been trying to help your friend to get out of this abusive relationship. So sometimes you got to know when to say something and when to kind of fall back. You know what I mean? They got a Spencer Heat Jr. to think about. I don't know nothing about that one now. I don't know nothing about that. But so, Benz, let me slide over to you real quick because I wasn't looking in the chat. But they said that the other person was in the comment section. So just to be clear, you're not dating anybody on YouTube right now, Benz? Just to be clear. Because you said you're single, but just because you're single doesn't mean that you're not dating anybody or talking to somebody. So is there somebody on YouTube that you're interested in, or is there somebody in on YouTube that's interested in you? Okay, you're single. Okay. Joy says, Benz, are you dating? Okay. I'm just a little bit confused though, because if you're single, why is somebody else getting upset because it could be deemed to be flirting with somebody? Okay, so Joy says, are you talking to anybody, Benz? Joyce, are you trying to shoot your shot? No, I don't have you on the hot seat early. I'm just trying to figure out, and I feel like you're the type of person, and I could be wrong, where you could be trying to cover for somebody. Oh, you're not talking to anybody. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, the streets be talking, and then when the streets be talking, and then I'm looking, and the things be adding up to what the streets are saying, I'm like, well, I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, but I mean, if you tell me that you're single, then I have to take your word for it, you know? I have to take your word for it, you know? But I just know that if you said tell the streets to shut the fuck up. Hey, Faith, do you see what I'm saying? It seems like, you know what? Maybe I didn't word it correctly. Benz, are you in an entanglement? Maybe I shouldn't have said a relationship, or are you single? Are you in an entanglement? Maybe that's what I should be asking. Because that type of energy that I seen, because you had a couple questions you was asking about Ness, and I'm like, okay, what is this person all mad about? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? This is strange. Uh-huh. They say they said go ahead and tell Benz. We won't tell nobody. Child, at this point, y'all might as well just come out. You know what I mean? Because it's looking like there's something, but I just don't know what the something is. Right? I don't know. I would hope that nobody's using you for a piece of a storyline. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I know one thing, Benz didn't hit that link last night. I know that much. And that right there told me everything that I needed to know. Because I said, okay, if Benz is single, then why Benz ain't come up here and hit this link and shoot the shot? Because I don't know how far you and Ness live from each other. But I'm like, okay, they could go on a little cute date or get to know one another. But Benz didn't hit that link. So I said, okay, I don't know. Look, Joyce, don't be talking this lesbian talk. I don't know what none of that cold shit is y'all talking about. You said the ice cream sandwich. What that mean? I feel like that's some type of freaky shit that we don't know what the hell that shit mean. Does anyone have reasons to believe y'all got something going on, Benz? Okay, that's a good one, Benz. Is there any Mo, that's a good one. Benz, is there any reason why a person would think that you and that content creator have something going on? Is it anything that was said or anything that was done that would lead people to think that maybe something is going on? Thank you, Walsey. That's a good one, because obviously it had to be something that made people, and I'm not saying that I'm listen to me. I'm not saying that anything that was said or done that you did anything, but I'm just saying it could be something that made it look a certain type of way, even if that's not what's going on. So that's what's making me think maybe something was said or something was going on that made people think that something's going on. Now, Stacy, they was talking about you the other day, Stacy, not to be messy or whatever. And I didn't know that you lived in the DMV area, but did you ever try Catholic Charities? I just want to throw that out there for you. I don't know if you've contacted Catholic Charities. I know that they help with people that need help with like rent and stuff. So just maybe put that in the back of your notes and reach out to them. Because I know that was a topic somewhere I was the other day. Maybe when the person said she was giving up on men. Okay. Okay, so all right, I could understand that the person said that, but why was that person so in their feelings? Because you wanted to know about basically if Ness could put it down in the bedroom. You didn't say it in that way, but you was just like, damn, Ness got so-and-so going crazy. So I just don't understand why the other person was so in their feelings about it. I'm like, what they mad for? If you don't want the person, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? If I'm here talking about something, and if if Joyce is over here asking Benz, hey, what that mouth do? I'm not going to cuss out Joyce. I'm not going to act all crazy with Joyce, because I don't care what Joyce is doing and who she's doing it with. So that to me, that's what was like, okay, alarm bells is going off here. Something ain't right, you know. Is there friends on YouTube, Detroit 313? We're about to get into that just in a second. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, I can see it for you if you want me to. I can send you the screenshots. Now, I didn't take no screenshots, but I can go back and get them. Okay, I'm just saying. What's up, Voodoo? You know what? And you was dating. No, Benj, you did see it. You definitely saw it. You had to see it because you were in the chat. You definitely saw it. Yeah, I almost let you slide with that one. No. You saw it. You saw it because this person was telling you over and over again to shut the fuck up, and they was putting those mean like emojis in the chat, and they were atting you. So you definitely saw them telling you to basically stop. So that, to me, that whole thing right there, I'm like, okay. And then the street said something was going on, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, Benz, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, the chat was moving fast and you was multitasking. Okay. Okay. And maybe that's why you kept on doing, because I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that you were trying to, I ain't gonna say I thought you were trying to like make the person mad, but I thought you were aware that they were telling you to stop doing it because you continue to do it and they continue to type in that chat all crazy. So that's why I thought like, well, maybe Benz is saying I'm my own woman, and if I want to ask some questions, I can ask some questions. Okay, detective. I've been around YouTube too long, so don't too much get past me, okay? And I'm a chat watcher, you know what I'm saying? So no matter where I'm at, I might be listening to what's going on, but that's why a lot of times I don't like to really listen to people if I'm not able to really look at the chat, because I feel like the real tea is usually in the chat, just like the real tea is behind the scenes, right? So when I was looking at that, I said, well, this person is really angry. Like, what they mad with Benz for? So what's going on with this situation? And then I know your name was also brought up, that you were one of the people that that person trusted and they confided in and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, Ben's name was brought up on this end too. So, you know, I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm going to keep my eyes. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not going to keep my eyes on everything that's going on. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know to your face that I'm taking mental notes of what's going on. Taking mental notes because I'm seeing some things. Oh, you didn't see it? Damn, Benz, for real? But you know what, Benz? You are right about when there's, you know, a couple hundred people in the chat, because I know even last night, you know, before I had even hit the link, I couldn't really keep up with what was going on in the chat. And I know sometimes when people are on their phone and they start saying hi to a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, and you can't at that person, you end up you know, typing, like you might be like, hi princess, and then the next one you're like, hey Voodoo. So by you typing that back to back, sometimes you do miss the stuff that be going on in the chat. But baby, while you wasn't paying attention, I was paying attention for you. Okay, I was paying attention for you. Okay, I was taking notes for you, sis. I sure was. Because the streets had hit me up. I ain't gonna lie, girl. The streets had hit me up and said, girl, let me tell you something. Ooh, hold up. Am I telling too much? Am I telling too much? Biz, you have to let me know. Are you okay with me saying what the streets said? Because I don't want to embarrass you. Just let me know if I can say it. If not, I won't. You said with the emojis I have on my name, it does not highlight. Yeah, because you also too, are you using a different type of font for your name? Because I was wondering that the other day. That's why I stopped trying to like at you and just type your name in. So I was thinking that you used a different type of font. You said tell it. Okay. Now, of course, you know I cannot tell who, because the good thing about being a good reporter is you never give up your sources. Okay. So they hit up the sniper hotline. Said, girl, listen. Did you know that Benz and so and content creator got something going on? I said, girl, what? they got something going on. I said, are you sure? They said, girl, yeah. And then I said, okay. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on that, right? Lo and behold, it wasn't even 2 days later. I was over there in Ness chat. And I think I wasn't watching it, I don't think, in real time, or either I had like red ball and came back forward or whatever it was. And then when I saw that interaction with the two of y'all in that chat, and every time that you had said something about Ness, that person was in their feelings about it. And I said, wait a minute. If this person and Benz don't have nothing going on, why do they care what she's saying to Ness? That's some jealousy. That's not a normal behavior of people who are just friends. Like, why do you care if your friend is, I'm not gonna say you were flirting. I think you were just asking a question. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here looking for no man. You know what I'm saying? But if my friend is acting dickmatized over a man, I'm gonna be thinking in my head, damn, what that dick do? You know what I'm saying? They got this bitch going crazy. So I feel like that's the question that Ben's asked, but that person didn't like that you were asking those questions. And so she was like, Ben, shut the fuck up. And put all of them orange faces and stuff in the chat. And I said, Hey, Vivian. I'm going to say that Benz has beautiful cheeks. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You wasn't aware of this, Benz? Girl, see, Benz, now you're going to make me go back and get the timestamps and everything. But see, them long lives or whatever. I should have just took the screenshots while I was in there. But it wasn't that deep for me. And even though I'm talking about it now, I don't want anyone to think that I'm like invested in this situation. Listen, it's YouTube. It's boring as fuck on these streets. Ain't shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, we talked about the show 2.0, 2.3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, I still ended up being confused at the end of it. So I feel like, as I was saying, I'm just going to have to wait until this premiere runs to really see what it's all about. I did go over to Dear Self's page last night and I was asking questions. And then I was told something different from what I had heard over at, I believe it was Pizarro's place. Yeah, because I'd asked questions over there too. So I like to ask questions. For me, I don't like to assume. If I don't know something, I'd rather ask and be like, you know, what about this or what about that or whatever. And even with all the questions I asked, I still don't understand truly what's going on. And I think that we probably won't know until the show is premiered, because I'm sorry, but I do not have those amount of hours to watch, you know, 15 and 10 lives is for 10 or 15 hours back to back. I ain't got that type of time. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You said Ness views is about to skyrocket. Girl, child, listen. If they know what I know, they be Hey, what's up, Shireen? Friday, you talking about for the trivia? The trivia is gonna be on Saturday. Hey, Truth and Reasoning. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, but my thing is, if you don't want Benz, then let her go. You know what I'm saying? Let my people go. Okay, if you don't want to be with her, let her go. Okay. See, I'm defending you now, Benz. Okay, that's how you got to tell these women, look, if you don't want me, let me go. And let me find somebody that want me. You see what I'm saying? Because you here playing hard to get. Okay? So either you want me or you don't. But you ain't going to cock block. Well, hold up. Do that count as a cock block if y'all don't have a cock? Look, you ain't going to be messing me up while I'm in the chat trying to find out what's going on with Ness. And see, and let me tell you something, Ness, sometimes you got to apply pressure. When one person don't know how to act right, baby, I better check my TikTok video when I said I don't chase, I replace. Okay? All right? So let me ask you this then, Benz. Would you be interested in going on a date with Ness? Huh? Since you say you're single and you're free. Because I would like to put, if we do this, if Ness is okay with me doing this show, I would like you to be one of the contestants. You know what I mean? But you gotta really, you know, let Ness know what you're trying to do. You know, So I would like to get about 10 people up there, about 5 women. No, that's probably too many because StreamYard. Okay, so if I say like maybe like maybe like four boys, not boys, men, 4 men and 4 ladies. So 8 people all together fighting for a chance to go out with Ness, just like Flavor Love, honey. Oh, he is your dog, so you ain't gonna do that. Oh, you said you're not gonna do like Tyrese and DJ Envy. You know, Tyrese was over there trying to give. I was just listening to this over at Food Junkie Place this morning, so I got to go back and listen to the rest of the story because I hadn't been following it. But y'all know that well, everybody knew that DJ Envy and Erica Mena used to mess around. He was cheating on his wife with Erica, and so Tyrese called himself being a counselor or whatever, and was trying to help them to bring their marriage back together or whatever. But then after a while, Tyrese started that bullshit with, if I was your man, I wouldn't do this to you. That type of bullshit or whatever, right? And which who knows if he was really flirting or really being way inappropriate, or if he was just trying to basically say like know your worth type of stuff. Who knows what was going on? But I feel like the wife, DJ Envy's wife, I feel like she told Envy not as a way to be like, I can't believe he disrespected me. She did it in a way to throw that shit up in her husband's face, because that's what women do. Women are petty like that. It'll be, yeah, while you was out here doing this, and even your friend told me if he was my man, this is what he would do. Come on now, girl, listen. Game recognized game, okay? No. I'm not calling Ness flavor at all. Hell no. I'm saying like the show Flavor of Love. You know how like that was like a huge big ass show, just like they had Cartel Teacher's Pet. I don't think Ness is unattractive at all. So I would never call her Flavor at all. No. I'm just saying like the show. So put it like a dating show or whatever. So yeah, but Ness, you let me know if you want me to find you somebody. And if you're looking for somebody, I'm putting, well, I forgot. Ben says she can't do it because he is her dog or whatever. So, I don't know. Oh, Joy said let her get hers first. Baby. Okay. Oh, you was only joking. Okay, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't really believe in like trying to take, like if I'm beefing with somebody, yeah, I'll come for your everything about you from head to toe. But yeah, I don't really believe in just like talking bad about women and stuff like that, their looks and stuff like that. He is a piece of shit. What's up, Kenneth? Well, you know, I also think that unless you deal with something like if you're schizophrenic or something, you know, you're hearing voices and you're, you know, really delusional and stuff like that. I can get to say a person's not in their right frame of mind, but no normal person who maybe is just dealing with, you know, anxiety or depression is mentally ill 24/7. So I still can't give Tyrese too much of a pass. But I do also think that Envy is just, in my personal opinion, needs to be handling his own business. And if he was taking care of home, he wouldn't have anything to worry about. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, keep people out your relationship, especially if you are married. The only people that's supposed to be in your marriage is God. That is the only person, and God is the anchor in that marriage, okay? That's the person that's going to keep you grounded. Your friends don't have no business in it. Your family don't have no business in it. Just nobody has any business in your relationship. And if Envy wasn't out there doing what he was doing, then Tyrese wouldn't have had to be on the sideline being, you know, the fake counselor or whatever. You know, go to a marriage counselor. Then you wouldn't have to be worried about all your business on a damn breakfast show. Now I said what I said. All right, so we at 34 minutes. Look, let me move right on forward. Look, so the next thing that I said, have you seen the main girl from that show? She weighs 90 pounds. Who are you talking about? Who you talking about, Shireen? Which girl weigh 90 pounds? Are you talking about Erica? What's up, Skillet? I hope you don't mind me calling you Skillet, because I know a lot of times I call people names that maybe everybody else don't call them that name, but that usually like whatever name I know them by, then that's what I usually just call them that name. But But if you don't want me to call you Skillet, I will call you Rose. So I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. Yeah, can't no man give no look. And let me tell you something. On top of that, some people also think that they should get tips from other people who are married, because at the time, I don't know if Tyrese and his wife was together then or not, because after the fact, you know, Tyrese's wife was saying that she was basically saying she was the one that was wrong in the relationship and stuff like that or whatever. But me personally, I don't even want any relationship advice from a married friend, because everybody who's married is not fucking happy. I've been around women who are married and they might have been married for 1 year or 10 years or whatever, and their marriage is fucking miserable. So you can't tell me a goddamn thing, okay? Oh, you don't mind? Okay. I just wanted to get your permission first, because I don't want to ever be like, you know, disrespectful or whatever. Now, I'm going to move on to this next thing right quick, because I know other people probably, you know, wants to go live or whatever, and I don't want to hog up the airwaves, okay? But I put in the title, Ain't No Friends on YouTube, right? So what I'm about to get into, and I just want to be clear, this is just commentary, even I should not have to give the disclaimer. It's not personal, because I was also listening to somebody the other day, and my name was brought up, and they were saying that they don't understand my relationship with Jay Wilson or whatever, right? And I know that a lot of people say things like, well, you support Jay Wilson, I don't like him, or she this and this with Jay Wilson or whatever. But the thing is this, I've said this before, there's a reason why I have a certain level of respect for Jay Wilson. He knows the reason why, and I know the reason why. And that's all that matters. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you're only going to see certain things here in front of everybody to YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just going to leave it at that. But, you know, if it came down to a situation where, like, I needed to interview somebody or whatever, and I'm not even saying in that situation that I would even participate in that, but I'm just speaking in general. I'm my own person. I have my own mind. I have my own opinions. And as you guys have seen many times over again, that even when nobody agrees with me, I have no problem saying how I feel and being unapologetically loud the fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? And some people might be like, girl, you loud and wrong, but I don't care. That's my opinion, and nobody's going to change how I feel. So I know how to separate something. If I'm dealing with something and a person feels a certain type of way without him, that doesn't change me and my ability to do my job here. It's just that we have a separate situation. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that. So I was over there watching Properly Bonafide. Okay, we put some names to it. Okay, because I'm gonna show y'all a screen share. Okay. Will you promote my sexy lip contest coming up the 23rd? Yeah, what you need me to do? Just, you can hit me up on the back end, or if you want to come up and talk about it, just let me know what you need to do. And what I will try to do too is, I know that there are a couple people who are doing different contests. So maybe the next time I go live, I'll get a good like track record of like who's doing what, when the contests are, what the prize are, because I heard this Heat say she has a contest, but I don't know what her contest is. I don't know what you have to do, but I think she said something like she's giving away $350. I think she said $350 to $500. And then I heard Ness say that it's $350 in her Pretty Girl, I could have it wrong, I think Pretty Girl Walk a Halloween contest. So I know that Ness's pot is at $350. I know that Nika's doing a Halloween costume party. I know that Ronnie Q is doing a Christmas wreath. Christmas wreath contest or something like that. So there's quite a bit of there's a lot of stuff going on pretty much. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of contests going on. Oops. Okay, now said that's her weakness. Now I ain't gonna tell you what they said about my lips was calling my phone playing on the goddamn hotline, girl. I had to change the damn number on them. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Benz. It's no problem. You can just let me know whenever, and then we'll talk about it. But I'm here to like try to support. Like I usually try to at least make a little donation here or there. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That shit start getting a little bit much after a while, because it's like when you're trying to give here, and then it's a GoFundMe over here, and then this person's doing this, and then this person's going there. And I mean, it's just all kind of shit going on. But I always try to contribute when I can. Okay, so back to properly bona fide. Let me move this off the screen because I'm gonna do a screen. Hey, DC Purple Diva, let me I'm gonna do a screen share. So I was over there listening to properly bona fide, right? So she was talking about, well, first she was talking about this show or whatever, and then she was talking about Jay Wilson, right? And so she was talking about St. James, which is the guy from the, I guess you'll just say church sector, but I kind of look at Jives as a church sector. So St. James, I guess he's in the church sector, but I don't feel like he's in the same area with Jives. I don't know, because I don't know. But anyway, but I am subscribed to St. James, so I'll be watching him. So in the video, she was telling St. James to basically watch out for himself because Jay Wilson is not to be trusted or whatever, right? So let me tell y'all exactly what let me show y'all. I can show y'all better than what I can tell you. Okay, hold on. Let me close this one and let me do the screen share. I'm not going to play any of her content because I don't believe in playing people's content. Especially if I don't know them like that or if I didn't get permission from them. But I do believe in, respecting people's content. But I don't really need to play anything. I just need to show you something. Do I need to make that bigger for y'all? I want y'all to look at the chat. Do y'all need me to make it bigger or can y'all see okay? Just let me know if y'all need it bigger or not, or can y'all read it? So while y'all let me know, let me go ahead and move forward, right? So as I'm listening to this, and around the 20-minute mark, as you see right here, the 20-minute mark. So if y'all go back and watch it, y'all be able to see what I'm talking about. It's good. Okay, great. Hey, Third, how you doing, boo? I hope all is well. So as she's on here saying that, oh God, what's his name again? St. James needs to watch out for Jay Wilson and he can't be trusted and this, that, and the other thing or whatever, right? Of all people, I ain't mad. This is commentary. Who is in the chat saying, I'm going to send him your message? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? I told y'all I'm a chat watcher. Nobody other than Miss Cruiser is in the chat talking about how she going to let St. James know what's going on. That he ain't to be trusted. What you said, Rico? Now that's T, Queen of Receipts, okay? All right, I'm just saying. This is why they don't want me doing the goddamn news, honey. They be mad with me. Now check this out. Oh, Rico, let me know if you're ready for what I'm about to lay down, honey. Let me know, are you ready for what I'm about to lay down? So she said she gonna let him know, right? Which I thought, well, damn, you on Jay Wilson panel all the time, right? Now, the way they talk about it, you would think that I call and hit up Jay Wilson behind the scenes. No, I didn't do that. I just came over here to talk to y'all about it, right? Peep this shit right here. Check this out. Baby, do y'all see that shit? My eyes and ears are always open. Huh? Wait a minute. My eyes and ears are always open. Do y'all see the same shit I'm seeing? Now they calling Jay Wilson phony, but that's some phony shit. That's some phony shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with somebody putting you up on game. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, the person saying that this person ain't to be trusted or this, that, or whatever. But then you came over and said, my eyes and ears are always open. Open to what? What they open to? Sir? Oh, you can't see it, Queen Pisces? That very questionable, Rico. Very questionable, because and then I thought he had a problem with Miss Cruiser. So you don't like Miss Cruiser, but now she's giving you messages about Jay Wilson. And then you got the memo, and then you came over and commented on it, because I don't think you had ever been over to Properly Bonafide page before. Mo said the way she's obsessed with Jay Wilson is creepy as fuck. Oh, you said it's not clear? Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because of this. I forgot about the nope, it's on the highest it's on the it's on the highest one. Hold up. Oh, you just made it bigger on your side? Okay, Rico says, Pisces, zoom in on your phone and hold it in Zoom. So, listen, now, this may not be such a bad thing, right? But now this is where I become conflicted and confused about. Jay Wilson and them are going on Juicycation, right? And I've been seeing Cruiser all in Jay Wilson's chat saying how many, all the tickets is almost gone, and hurry up and get your seats now. And I mean, I thought that maybe she was participating in the goddamn cruise. Okay, I had to make a call and ask Vivian, is Miss Cruiser working with y'all? Because she seemed to be so involved with this goddamn cruise. Is she participating in it? Is she going or what? Vivian said no. So I said, okay. So wait a minute. You're working with Jay Wilson and you're helping to promote his cruise, I guess. And you're involved in that. But then you're sending messages because, as they say in the world of YouTube, his ops is trying to warn somebody about him. And then with St. James, I'm going to tell you where you messed up at. Personally, if it was me and somebody trying to put me on game with somebody, I might have came and left a comment, but I probably would have said something like, replay. Or I would have said, good morning. I wouldn't have said my eyes and ear is open, because that's basically saying, oh, I see him. Or I'm always looking. I'm always paying attention. Or I see him. It looks a certain type of way. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, this is why a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, fuck it. Let me just say S. Hutchinson. This is why S. Hutchinson does not really welcome people from other sectors over here to the beef sector. I don't do it. This is why I do not do it. Because you will let them on your platform and open them up to a whole new audience of people. And meanwhile, they on some bullshit. Oh, hey, Ness. Now, look, you know what they'll do later on? They swear to God said it was a troll page in there. But she said, I'm going to send him the message. And clearly, he got the message. So, and when I get done with this live, I'm going to call Jay Wilson myself, since I got his number. I'm going to call him myself and ask him, is he aware on what's going on? Okay, since they said I'm always telling him every goddamn thing. Okay. Now, Ness, I don't know if you heard my deal, but I want to do a dating show for you. But somebody said you wasn't over your last relationship, but I wanted to do a show called For the Love of Ness, where I would find 4 women and 4 men who would fight for a chance to go on a date with you. Okay. I think it would be really, really nice. So when I saw that, I couldn't help it but to come through and tell y'all what was going on. And I said, my goodness, I said, in the voice of Jay Wilson, ain't no friends on YouTube. But if you put it on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. So if you mad, Cruiser, because I'm saying something, you put it on YouTube and I'm going to talk about it. Properly bona fide, you put it on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. And I talked about it. Yeah, and a lot of the sectors are mixed together. My thing is, there are people that I do support from other sectors, but when you bring a person over and they're hitting your panel and they're hanging out all the time, but then they got their eyes and their ears open. Sometimes they say that shit once they done already gained some of your goddamn audience. Once you done already got them some new subscribers. Once you done got them some more clicks and goddamn views. Okay? And if y'all want to see this video for yourself, I'm going to put the link right here in the chat. And y'all can check it right out for yourself. And y'all can see the whole thing. And my thing is this. If you cool with Jay Wilson and you're cool with Properly Bona Fide, and let's say you like St. James or whatever, you don't have nothing against him or whatever the case may be. I'm just confused why you felt the need to hit him up to let him know, to warn him. If you cool with Jay Wilson, shouldn't you have stayed out of it? She's already doing her own goddamn video, but you went and made him aware that he needed to be careful of Jay Wilson. Make that make sense. I didn't get that. I didn't get that one at all. I didn't get it. Yeah. Now I've heard some things about the Mo3 sector too. Now, let me ask y'all this too before I go. So let me go ahead and shake it up a little bit. When I was listening to Food Junkie this morning too, he was talking about the situation with Bayless, right? And actually, too, Miss Olivia is back. So I did watch her video yesterday. And so Food Junkie was basically saying that some people, you know, they're not really looking for help. They just want to antagonize a person or whatever. When you guys look at the situation with Bayless, do you think that Bayless is antagonizing VS? Because I didn't think that. But then when Food Junkie said it, I was like, well, I never thought about it that way. You know what I mean? I just looked at it like she's basically saying, you're not going to tell me where I can go and what I can do. That's how I took it. Ooh, somebody been stalking you about their man. Ooh, child. You know, I know when she was talking on Olivia's page, she seemed to be a lot more stronger in what she was saying, because when she was over at Jay Wilson's, I felt like she was hurt and stuff like that. I think she also took ownership, you know, for what she did. But then I also understand what Food Junkie is saying. You know, at the end of the day, you can't say that somebody's threatening you if you're not going to go to the police and do anything about it, but you keep going to different channels and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. I just know that a lot of times these stories change and people just don't pay attention to the stories. Now, I could correct a lot of stuff, but I choose not to do it, because what I realize is the more I would try to warn people about people, I will come across as the bad person, because people were not willing and they were not ready to receive that information. And once I kind of stepped back from people, they started seeing stuff like Apartment 22. They started seeing how disgusting Apartment 22 was. And all it took for me to do is just stop saying anything. And she basically exposed herself. So sometimes you have to let people see things for their own self, because some people just don't want to hear the truth. So, hey, V. Lenore, thank you for stopping by. You know, sometimes people just, they don't want to hear the truth. You know what I mean? And what I've learned more and more is that people, especially in the beef sector, they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be told the truth. They want people that are yes men and yes women, people who just tell them that everything they're doing is right and they look cute doing it. No, you don't. You look crazy as hell doing it. You know what I mean? So the more you try to go against the grain, you become the bad person. So now I just let people do what they want to do. I still have my own opinions, and if it's not affecting me, then I really don't get too much involved in it, because like I said, anything that's going to make me come out of so-called retirement is going to be when it's a time to kill. And I have not seen a time to kill. I've been seeing a time to be at peace. So I've been staying at peace, because if I have to come out of retirement, I'd rather fucking put the whole streets on fire, burn every fucking thing down, and walk away and never even look back again. So that's where I am with it. You know what I mean? Mental illness and goddamn pill addiction. You know what I mean? And even with that, you tell people stuff, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. And then some people, they want to be mistreated. Some people want to be abused. Some people want to be used. Some people want to be so-called, quote unquote, taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just let people do what they do. As long as it doesn't affect me too much. But I say give nobody power over you. You know what I mean? Don't give nobody power over you, or let anybody tell you where you can go and what you can do, or they're going to do this or they're going to do that. The truth of the matter is they're going to do it anyway. Whether they tell you they're going to do it or not, they're going to do it, because a grimy person is going to be fucking grimy. They don't need your fucking consent to be grimy. So it doesn't matter whether you provoke them or you don't provoke them. If a person has it in their mind to do it, they're going to do it. And that's where there's many people on these YouTube streets that I will never have anything to do with, because I see them for exactly who the fuck they are. And nobody can tell me different. If other people don't see them for who they are, that's their business. I'm not going to try to save people who don't want to be saved. That part, independent contractor. So, what time is it now? 12:43. Is anybody else going live, or is there anybody live now where people can go check out before I close this thing out? Is there anybody that's about to go live, or is there anybody that is live in case people want somewhere to go check out some stuff? But I'm really excited about the different challenges and stuff that people are working on, because YouTube has gotten really fucking boring. It is so fucking boring. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see what this show is giving. We got 2 more days before that comes out. So I'm curious to see what that's going to give and what's going to develop out of that. I'm really even shocked that this lady paid people. I was shocked to see that a person who's not even on a monetized platform is paying people for services. That was shocking to me, because people have done way more and never gotten paid a dime to do it. There's a show called For Color Girls. It's supposed to be a play. And so I just found out about it yesterday. And so it was supposed to be where Nika was supposed to be the butt of the joke. And so when I had went to Dear Self's page, I had spoke with Mixology, and she was saying that wasn't true. But then they said that the lady, the Tea Lounge, which I had never heard of her until yesterday, said that she did say it's the beef sector, and why wouldn't it be some beef or some dragon or whatever? So a lot of people wanted to kind of back out of it. But from what I was told over at Dear Self's, this was yesterday, that the lady has all the clips of what she needs. So she doesn't really need anything for anybody else. And she has an editor at her house now editing. And there is a, it's coming out in the next 2 days. There is a trailer. If y'all want, I could get y'all the link for the trailer and y'all could watch that. Now, I don't know. But she said they all had to learn lines. They all had to learn skits, and that some of them needed acting coaching. I guess maybe this lady's a coach or something. So yeah, it's coming out in 2 days, V. Lenore. It's coming out on the 15th. Yeah, let me get the link for the trailer. I will get that before I leave. Now, I don't understand. I didn't really understand why the StreamYard part was on it, or if that was just for the trailer. I hope that that's not up there on the show part. Now that was one part that just kind of set out to me, but we'll have to wait and see. So Reed and the person at Tea Lounge got into a beef. Now I could have some of it wrong because like I said, it's been a million lives, but apparently somebody has been following Reed and her children. And her son. So somebody's been following Reed and her son like in the morning when she's out doing stuff or whatever. And apparently the other lady, the Tea Lounge, was made aware of it, but didn't let watch out, Marley, didn't let Reed know anything. So then that relationship came to an end. So then she started kind of telling some other stuff that was going on. So hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get the link for y'all right now and put it right in here. In the trailer, I said it was 10 seconds. It's actually only like it's only like a minute. It's real short. And also what they said was that the people that's in the trailer, those are the main cast people. And the other people that was a part of it, they're not in it as much. So if I can remember correctly, let me see. You got Lady Nika. You got Tita Talks. You have Nubiology. You have Fifi TV. And you have Demetria. That's 5. I feel like I'm missing some more people. Oh, I guess the lady at the Tea Lounge, I guess, because she's in it herself. So that's 6. I feel like I'm leaving one more person. What's up, Unc's girl? UNC girl. I'm not for sure who I missed. Okay. Okay, here it go. Well, I tell you one thing, the views then went up since yesterday because it was only at 300 views yesterday, and now it's at 700 and some. And they also said that they hadn't been working on this for 3 years. That basically they have been working on it for like a year. And then they said everybody who wanted to get paid got paid. And the people who didn't get paid basically said that they were good or they didn't need any money. Okay, so let me see if I can pin it up here for y'all too, okay? So I was telling Ness she should have like a watch party or like a some type of somebody need to have something after it's over so we can like dissect that whole situation. You get what I'm saying? Oh, let me see if I can pin it up. All right, so I got it pinned at the top. So for anybody that wants to see the trailer, it's up at the top and it's pinned. Uncle Tim is supposed to be in this. Kelly Love Lady Snoop. That's who the other person is. Yes, thank you, UNC girl. Thank you. I couldn't think of who the other person was. Yeah, so Lady Snoop. So Lady Snoop is the other person. I heard that Kelly Love had a little small piece in it. I don't know to what degree. And Almond Brown, that's who the other person too. Almond Brown. So I did see what Almond Brown had wrote on her community wall, saying that, you know, people don't have a right to tell her, you know, what she should be offended about. She doesn't get into mess. And she don't want anybody putting her into mess. And I understand that. Like, everybody's not with this bullshit. If she doesn't want to be a part of mess, then, and if she was told that it wouldn't be any mess, then she has the right to feel that way. You know, and especially if she has relationships with these people, and then it's going to be edited in a way that makes it look like she's coming for somebody or this or that or whatever. It just seems like different people were told different things. So we just going to have to wait to see. Look, V. Lenore, you said the same thing as Ness. Ness was saying the same thing. Ness said nobody asked her to be a part of it. So she was feeling offended and nobody asked her to participate. Yesterday was the first time I had heard anything about it. Even with the trailer, people said the trailer had been out, and I think the trailer was put out like about a month ago, but maybe the beef around it is a good thing because now everybody's talking about it. Everybody's waiting on it to come out to see what it's going to be. I know that Nika said she was going to get some type of legal counseling. I don't know if she's still going to do that. I don't know. So we got 2 more days to go. And we're gonna find out what is really given. Okay. Yeah, Almond Brown was the other person in it. So now I know that Nobody had contracts, because I did ask that. Nobody had contracts. Nobody had NDAs. So, I mean, come on, this is YouTube and everybody knows how to be petty, okay? Because if you're using people's images or whatever, I mean, they could always just do a copyright strike and take the daggone video down. So, you know, if people don't like what was put out there, if they didn't agree to that, then, I mean, we already know pretty much what can happen or what's going to happen. Yes, free promotion. Yeah. So actually, Reed kind of did her a favor because, first of all, I never even knew this lady existed. When people were saying the Tea Lounge, I thought they were talking about T Velocity. I thought it was the same damn person. I had no idea it was a whole separate person. And once I seen the lady, I'm like, I don't know this lady. So I think if anything, they've kind of helped her. She got to her 1,000. If it was me, I wouldn't even run that much. If it was me personally, being the Pisces that I am, I wouldn't even run that shit until I had my channel monetized. Because from my understanding, she just reached 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know if she has her watch hours or what, but I would have to have my shit monetized to make this all make sense. Because if you pay people, you know, $100 here and a little money there, I would want to recoup some of my money and my time that I put into it. But that's just me. Okay. You know, so if she didn't have no beef in it, she might as well have some beef, because I hate to say it. Y'all already know if it ain't no beef, people can say they want positivity. Nobody here wants positivity. Anytime you do anything that's dealing with positivity, or if it's not surrounding the beef, my last 2 lives ain't had shit to do with the beef sector. Neither one of them videos even has 1,000 fucking views, because nobody cares. If it ain't mess, they don't want to hear it. If it ain't about the beef sector, they're not interested. So with the people involved in it, and I also think, and I was a little bit surprised that, Lord, and I don't want anybody to take this wrong about what I'm about to say. Fuck it, let me just say it. I'm surprised that pretty much, and this is not the shit on anybody else, but it's like Lady Nika is the star of the show. So I would have thought that maybe she would have had other names that would have been like headliners or names or people that could bring the crowd themselves. So I was kind of surprised that that's not really what's going on. And I'm not saying that everybody doesn't have a right to be heard or seen. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is most people who are doing it because they're trying to like cloud chase or get the numbers, they would pull people that would bring 1,000 just by themselves on their own. I thought it would be more of like that, but it that's not really what's going on. So I don't know. They definitely don't support any type of positivity at all. Yeah, it'll help her to get monetized, but you know also, however you get them, you have to be able to do it to maintain them. Well, you got a point there. Verbal contract, since they took the money. Yeah. Thank you, Zahara. I appreciate that. And for me, it's just I'm in a completely different place in my life. So it's just like I just don't have time for the constant crazy stuff all the time. I can entertain it to a certain degree, and I just don't want to put the type of time that I was putting into YouTube that I was putting before. You don't realize how much time you spend on YouTube until you step away from it. And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm on my live for 3 hours and I'm over here for 2 hours and I'm here. And it just, it can consume you. And I just don't want that to be my life, You said that's actual tea. Well, I forgot. Kwani was asked to be a part of it, but then Kwani stepped out of it because she said it was a mess that was going on. They also said that I think James was asked to participate in it. I think he had declined. So, but then again, you do got Uncle Tim and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. As far as the women, I don't know. We'll just have to wait to see. I'm gonna tell y'all what show I'm addicted to right now, and as soon as I end this live, is what I'm gonna be watching. Hopefully, they dropped the episode. It's called Catfish, not the show Catfish, but it's ED. It's a YouTube show. I am obsessed with that show. When I first found that show, I went back, I started marathoning it, and now I have watched every single episode, and I have to patiently wait until every Wednesday to catch the new show, and it's on YouTube. Another thing that I thought was a little bit strange about this show is how she didn't change the name at all. I'm surprised. Well, I'm thinking, can't she get in trouble with copyrights as far as the actual for Color Girls, the movie? Because she's basically using the same name with the same concept. It doesn't say for Color Girls, a YouTube production, or I don't know. I don't know how she's able to do that, or maybe because she's, you know, people don't really know who she is, so she's able to fly underneath the radar. But I would think that that lady would be able to sue her for using her likeness. I don't know. I don't know how she's able to get away with that. Yes, it's on YouTube. It is so good. I turned Mo onto it, and Mo now and watched all the episodes. I just didn't know that people were this desperate for love. I didn't know that people were still being catfished in 2023. I didn't know that people had marriage license or so-called thought they were married to people they never seen before. And it's another show that they work with called Trilogy Media. I watch some of their stuff, but they don't always deal with the romance scams. So the difference with Catfish, the TV show with MTV, it was more like catfish people, you know, just pretending to be somebody that they're not, but really interested in somebody else. But this is where people are basically a lot of people in Africa and pretending to be a total different person and basically clearing out their bank account. Some of these people have given up $1 million. They got people sending $80,000 in cash in the mail. Like, this show is so addictive. It's so good. So yeah, it's very wild voodoo. Okay. But these people are the one lady who the crazy part, this lady is a racist. Okay. So she doesn't like black people, but she's actually being scammed by black people in Africa. And she's just doing anything to like talk to these people on the phone. And then the people like, oh, this person has a German accent. This person has a French accent. Girl, these people all the way in fucking Nigeria, okay? In call centers. Every now and again, they might have somebody in China or in India, but for the most part, all the people are in Nigeria. So y'all need to check out that show and check it out. And whenever I come back, we'll talk about it and y'all tell me what y'all think about it, because it is so wild, okay? And hey, D-Dot, hey, Unapologetically Me, everybody who came in just looking. I am going to go ahead and close the show out because I've already been on here over an hour. I just wanted to come through with that little bit of stuff. Ness, you let me know what you're trying to do, girl, okay? I'm going to play some music and I'm going to close the show on out. Thank you guys for being here. Drop the link. Oh, you want, okay, let me get you the link for the show. Hold on. It's really good. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't really like watching the ones of the people who say they think they're in a relationship with like Johnny Depp and Chris Brown and all that other stuff. Those, I watch those last because I think that you've got to be extra crazy to fall for some shit like that. But I did end up watching those once I had went through all the rest of the other shows. When I had no other option, I started watching those. And so the one girl thought she was in a relationship with Chris Brown. Okay. All right. So. And like I said, every Wednesday they come out with a new episode. I just wish they would have the show at least like a couple times a week because it's that good. If y'all hear that talking, that's the show. Matter of fact, let me see if the episode for today came out. And then basically they teach people how to dox people through social catfishing, which is nothing but like another been verified. Okay, so yup, they have a new episode. It just dropped 4 hours ago. It's so good. It is really, really, really good. And actually, the guy from Catfish actually came out and said that they was catfishing him because they basically stole his concept of the show. But it's the same, but it's different, you know, at the same time. And these people have sold their houses, cleared out their bank accounts. Kids stopped. One lady living in a shelter because these people then took all their money. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm in the wrong business. I'm just saying. So I'll drop it again. It's really, really good. I think y'all would like it, to be honest. It's really good. And I'm really particular about shows that I watch. So I'm going to go ahead and put this music up here on the screen. And I'm going to close out. I love you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Miss Cruiser, what's really going on? Because I'm going to ask Jay Wilson what's going on. Okay. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Miss Cruiser, what's really going on, huh? What's going on?
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, go light, I lie. Me, I know they lie, oh. See, not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know they lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah. Cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the liar. See, now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my me, I know the liar. Only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my fantasy. See, now only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, I know the lie. Only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, my fantasy.